Hello, my name's Aaron.
And I'm John.
We have a camera now. So
Which camera? Is it that camera?
the one that's pointing at us.
Yes, that would. Gosh.
Welcome back to Movie Night.
Hello.
Our movie this week, Captain America Brave New World.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay.
dun.
Insert intro here.
I'm a soul man.
Okay, so we've done two previously released movies for our last two, and then this one obviously just came out a few weeks ago. So we wanted to differentiate it because right before this we were told to do a classic movie, and now we wanted to do a new movie. So, John, what's your immediate thoughts after watching it this past weekend?
Oh, buddy.
No spoilers, and we'll give our opinions at the end of the show.
It was definitely a movie. No,
It was in theaters, and I saw it.
It was in theaters. Go see it in theater. Is it even on any streaming services?
No, not yet.
Okay, good. Go watch it in the theaters. Theaters need attention. Sorry, that's my theater rant. But I thought it was very good. I had a good theater experience. That helped it.
That's
Me and a
good.
couple buddies. That was about it in the theater.
That was the only people in there?
Just about.
I went and saw it the weekend it came out. The weekend it came out. So I went and watched it with my dad. My theater was full. It's the first time I've been in a theater in a while.
See, I go to the movie theaters quite often. But the last one I saw that was packed was Nosferatu. This one was on a smaller it was in one of the back theaters. It was a very late showing, and there was
Where'd you go see that?
Cinema Social in Corbin.
That's where I went and saw it.
And yeah, it was like all the way in those back theaters, which are the smaller screens, and it was like me and three of my friends, and then like two other people in there, which was kind of fun. We could do whatever we wanted.
I saw it at Corbin, but it was still in the big theater at the time.
Gotcha.
My mic sounds weird.
It sounds quiet.
It does sound quiet.
Mine sounds very loud. I can hear myself breathing.
Like I'm right here. Okay, there we go. I'll just put it really close.
See if I put mine.
Sorry, Olivia Puckett. I'm doing my job. But so I saw it in the big theater, and the last movie I saw in theaters was Wicked.
Nice.
So like I've not had time working at athletics and doing it in the checkout center. But
busy guy right here, Aaron
Yeah.
Jones. If you need him for any editing, by the way, he loves editing videos.
it's all I do. It's literally all I do. Why does this sound like garbage? Hello?
I don't know.
Hello? I feel like I'm underwater.
Help! I am under the water.
But first movie I saw since Wicked in theaters. I was really excited for this because as a avid superhero comic book movie fan, I was pumped. I was like, okay, Marvel, they'll get back on track. And you know, they've had some misses recently. I loved Guardians of the Galaxy 3. That was great. I
good.
loved Deadpool and Wolverine. I like that a lot. That was good. Loki TV show, phenomenal. Moon Knight, and then we have some misses. Hot take, I don't think Eternals is the worst movie on the planet, like some people do.
I don't think it's bad, but I think the negatives heavily outweigh the positives.
Like, it could have been a TV show. It didn't need to be a
Yeah.
movie. But it was good still. I liked it. Like, it just shot beautifully.
Shot beautifully. The costume design, a lot of people had problems with it because they weren't like comic book accurate or whatever, but I still thought they were very well done. It's just the acting was very good. I don't think you can really say the acting was bad because a lot of big name actors, but I don't know. Eternals is I did not hate it. It was in the okay category. It's right there with Doctor Strange 2 with me, the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, Doctor Strange 2 is okay.
It was okay.
But, like, I was excited for this. Love Harrison Ford.
Love Harrison Ford.
Like, he's one of my favorite actors of all time. Here's a little side note. Who do you think has impacted the world of Hollywood more, Harrison Ford or Tom Hanks?
For positive or negative?
Like,
or just in general?
They've not had very many controversies.
No. Tom Hanks has recently, but that's, I mean.
Because he played a character that wasn't, like, a good character. And he did outside of his American Dad thing. Not really the show American Dad, but, like, America's Dad.
God, imagine Tom Hanks as Hank from American Dad.
But like, I don't think he's done. I don't know, because I've had this argument with people since high school. Harrison Ford.
I feel like Harrison Ford has done a lot.
Like, you have Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Blade Runner, now Marvel. He's done so much, but Tom Hanks has done more for the critical stuff, like
Yeah.
Green Mile, Philadelphia, Forrest Gump.
He's also
The
done a lot of stuff with
1988
this.
hit film Big, starring Tom Hanks.
That's a great one. But I don't know. I would probably say Harrison Ford.
I lean Harrison Ford, but people are like, no, Tom Hanks. But
Tom Hanks is just, I feel like
his stretch in the 90s, like he had Castaway, Forrest Gump, Philadelphia, Toy Story,
Yeah.
like all these big heavy hitters. Sully, the the Captain movie.
That's a great movie. Have you watched that movie?
I have.
That's a great movie.
And what's the Captain Phillips? The I'm the Captain Now.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one, too. That one's very good.
Okay, we'll get back on track. So, it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
It was okay. It wasn't the worst Marvel movie, but it wasn't the best.
No.
But sometimes there are bad ones. In the grand scheme of Marvel movies,
There's a lot of bad ones.
there's a lot of bad ones.
There's a lot of bad ones, in my opinion.
Like, in the grand scheme of Marvel movies, it's okay. I don't think it's getting the hate it deserves. Wait, I don't think it's getting. I think it's getting overhated. But I would watch it again.
So here's my question for you. Now I'm curious. What is your least favorite Marvel movie?
Probably the original of this series, The Incredible Hulk.
You are lying. When was the last time you rewatched it?
I think I rewatched them all in 2020.
Oh, dude, no, that movie.
Captain Marvel 2's down there.
Captain Marvel 2 is pretty bad. Oh gosh.
That one's down there. Thor: The Dark World. Thor 4. Thor 4 is down
See,
there.
Thor 4 is a weird one because I love to hate it.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. We're getting off topic again.
I sound better now. Okay. It was weird. But, okay. Captain America Brave New World. Obviously, we have a new Captain America, Sam Wilson. And we see that from the end of Endgame to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He takes up the role. And there's this movie. It had to be big. All the Captain America movies are heavy hitters. And
They're like pinnacle in the MCU stories.
So it had to be good. And obviously, Marvel's been coming off a pretty rough patch. It did good with Deadpool. But you sound like you don't like Deadpool.
Move on. We won't have this fight on camera.
So it goes on into the movie. Do you want to go into spoilers now?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
So it starts out and he's chasing around. Oh no! It actually starts out with General Thaddeus Bolt Ross is now president, and now he's played by Harrison Ford.
Yup. Sadly, the original actor
William Hurts,
yes, he passed away. Rest in peace. I think he passed away in 2022.
21, I think.
Somewhere around then.
2020, 2021.
But no, I really liked him as Thunderbolt Ross.
He did good.
He was in Civil War, and then he was in the Edward Norton.
Yeah, and he was in Infinity War talking
Yeah.
to Rhodey.
Yeah.
And he was
a
in
hologram.
He was in Black Widow.
See, I've never watched Black Widow all the way through. I never have.
Well, it's at the very beginning, so.
Oh, well, I just wasn't paying attention, apparently.
So, he's now elected president, now freshly played by Harrison Ford. And so he's like, yes, we're going to do better, and we're going to do it together. And then it flash forwards to April of after the previous election season in November. He's now been president for a few months. And during this time period from when this movie came out and Avengers Infinity War came out, Disney bought Fox. So they got all the Fox properties like X-Men and Fantastic Four and stuff. And they now have the right to use adamantium.
Yup.
So adamantium, if you don't know, is what coats Wolverine's skeleton. It is stronger than vibranium.
The strongest metal in the fictional universe.
Yeah. So they can now use that. And they used a previous storyline of Tiamat from Eternals, the giant Eternal that came out of the water. Man, should I just put my Google screen on there? So what? And then I can just search stuff up.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So, real quick, you mentioned adamantium. So to me, this felt like they were like saying like, "Hey, we can do the X-Men now," but haven't the X-Men already been in it? Like they were in the Doctor Strange with Patrick Stewart,
Yeah.
and they were and Beast was in the Marvels.
But it wasn't our main timeline X-Men. Oh, yep, there's our there's our Eternal.
Yep, there's the Celestial.
Celestial. Man, this is really high quality production.
Oh yeah. Get it from Screen Rant.
So, this is sticking out of the ocean, and
Real quick, this has been in the universe since the Eternals, and they're just
that
now.
came out 4 years ago. There was a writer's strike. That took off a year and a half of time.
Okay, but
And that so
my point I was gonna make with this.
this was supposed to come out in 2024 in January, but then it got pushed back a whole year.
Yeah.
So it would have only been 2 years, which isn't that bad because the end of Iron Man with the Avengers took a few years.
Well, that was the entire team.
This is I don't know. Okay, so this has Tiamat has adamantium in it, and everyone in the world is trying to get to it, and so
Big power grab.
yeah, we see our new Captain America, Sam Wilson. He's trying to go get some. It was the only extracted source was stolen. It was from Japan because that's what they were closest, and they couldn't. It was stolen by General Chris. I can't say his name.
I don't know.
From The Boys and from Breaking Bad and Giancarlo. I'm looking at it. I'm just gonna take this back. There's my Sequoia.
Gus Fring.
Yeah, Gus. Let's put that back up there. So, it's stolen by him, and he's playing a character from the Serpent Society. And
That's another thing. Oh, the Serpent Society.
go on, John.
They were such minor characters in this movie.
Yeah. Well,
The Serpent Society, like the comics, was like one of Captain America's big bad guys, like who he like kept having to come in contact with, and they were just like kind of like a little bit of an afterthought in this movie, in my opinion.
there you go. That's him.
Yep, I love him.
I do love him. He's in The Boys. He's in
He's in The Boys. He's in Far Cry 6.
Yeah, he is
plays
in
the
Far
main
Cry
villain
6.
in Far Cry 6. He's in Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
yeah.
Great guy.
He's great in everything. So,
He wasn't in that movie.
what?
He wasn't in Everything Everywhere.
I hate you. And so they take him. He's stealing it, and then our new Captain America, here he is, Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
Goes back to try and fight the Serpent Society and get it. And there's a lot of controversy with this because there were so many reshoots, and they cut so much stuff out of this. And like this entire opening scene was reshoots. Like Gus from Breaking Bad wasn't supposed to be in it. And they just brought him in, and so long story short, new Falcon comes in. He is Sam Wilson's partner. He was in Falcon the Winter Soldier, the TV show, and
Good TV show, in my opinion.
I liked it.
I liked it too.
And so they get the adamantium, and then they go back to DC, and they go to see their friend Isaiah Bradley from also Captain America: Winter Soldier, who was a second Captain America, and he was captured, and the government kept him in jail for years and experimented on him, and like it was bad. He was the second Captain America after Steve Rogers was frozen in ice for years, and so they're all
second go around.
yeah they're all what's the word called called to come to the White House to this new presentation that President Ross has, President Solo, if you will.
President Han
comes, and they all go to the White House and to see this new presentation for adamantium. And like I knew it was coming. I knew the adamantium thing was coming because I'm a big nerd. But it's so cool to have this in here now, and I'm just excited for the Fantastic Four and X-Men to come in. I love the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four, my favorite comic book out of them all.
Yeah, it's your favorite comic book characters?
Probably my least favorite movies.
I love Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Bro.
I would watch that all the time when I was a kid.
Dude, see, okay, I'm going off on a tangent. The first one is good. Like, it has its bad things, but it's good. The second one, like, what happened?
I love it.
Oh, what happened?
I had that on DVD. I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
Gosh. And then the Miles Teller one, I just refuse to watch that one.
Fan Four Stick? Say that again.
It's fantastic.
Okay, this is not about this movie at all.
That one got me.
But so Isaiah Bradley was brainwashed by a secret character that we don't know yet, and he is taken and he goes and attacks the president, and then he runs out of the building, and he tries shooting at people, and then he's like, what happened? I don't know where I am. And he was in a park in D.C., and he gets arrested, and Sam's like, he didn't do anything. And he runs up into the president's office, underground bunker, because he was almost assassinated in his own house. And
come on, what are you doing, Secret Service? What are you doing?
Come on, you let President Indiana Jones get attacked
Did
like
they
that?
not check for weapons? Did they not have a metal detector going into the White House?
He stole the gun from a Secret Service man.
Yeah.
So he didn't have a gun on him.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And so Sam's like, he didn't do this. You're going to free him. I'm going to work with you. You asked me to be an Avenger. And what are we? He's like, that's over, Sam. We're done.
That's over, Sam. I'm too old for this. You belong in a museum.
I'm not doing any more of them Star Wars movies.
Tell George no.
So Sam and the new Falcon, or Joaquin Torres. Yes. They go, I can say that, but I can't say Jobu Tubaki.
Jobu Tubaki.
I learned how to say it after editing it. So they are like, we're going to go figure this out on our own. And Sam is driving, and he gets attacked by Gus again. And he's like, he is captured, and Gus shoots him. He's like, how'd you do it? And he's like, I had something in my chest. I don't remember how he did it. How did he do it?
I don't know, man. There was a point to this movie where I started paying attention.
This was another one of the reshoot spots.
There was towards the beginning of it. I don't know why. This one took me a second to get into. It took me up until when the Red Hulk showed up, and then that.
Whoa!
It's in the trailers. It's in the trailers. But so I don't even really know, man.
Okay, so that's at the very end of the movie.
That's at the end? No, it's not.
Red Hulk? Yes, it is. So
I was not paying attention to this movie, apparently.
Gus gets a call, and it's from this mysterious voice. He sounds eerily like someone from the 2008 hit film Incredible Hulk, starring Edward Norton.
Sounds like a Soggy Bottom Boy to me.
He sounds like that guy from Holes.
I know. I forgot he was there in that. Why does he play the cowboy character?
No, he works on the camp.
No. I'm talking about another character Tim Blake Nelson plays.
Yeah.
Buster something. I don't know.
He is a Soggy Bottom Boy, though.
Yeah, he is a Soggy Bottom Boy.
In constant sorrow. Okay. So they get a call, and they're like, we're going to track this. And him and Joaquin leave all their stuff so they can't be tracked. And they go to a secret military base where this phone call was happening.
Secret.
Yeah, and they bust in, and they see all this lab, and they see secret stuff for President Ross. And pills, like, what is this? What are these doing? And we see him earlier in the movie taking these pills.
Yeah.
And so then in comes Samuel Stearns, the leader from the 2008 hit film Incredible Hulk, starring Edward Norton, which has not been touched upon since 2008 because the Hulk rights were owned by Universal forever, and they couldn't make another Hulk movie unless it was with Universal, but then Disney bought Marvel, so they just couldn't do it. But they can still use Hulk in team movies. That's why Hulk was in Avengers and Thor Ragnarok.
Yep.
And so now they have the rights.
Do they? Do they fully have the rights?
They have it now.
Fully?
Yeah.
Good. Make a Hulk solo movie, Marvel. I know you're listening.
We're going to get canceled.
Why?
After this show. Because now we show our faces.
Oh, jeez.
So, and then they get into a fight with the leader, and he brainwashes all these soldiers. There's some good action in this movie.
There's some good action. A lot of the fight scenes and stuff, they felt better than some of the felt less clumsy.
Yeah, they were coordinated.
Yeah,
they did good.
Felt like they did their homework. Felt like they practiced.
Yeah. So you can tell Marvel tried to update their quality of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, again, this was not as bad as some of the recent ones have been.
No,
it's a step in the right direction. Did I think it was going to be better than Winter Soldier? No. Did I think it was going to be better than Spider-Man No Way Home? No. But it's a step in the right direction. I think this is in the category of Ant-Man 1, and I don't know, that's a little too high. Maybe Thor 1, maybe.
Yeah, it's just...
I have all my Marvel movie rankings on my phone.
It feels like a plot filler.
Yeah.
It feels like a bottle episode.
So they go and chase the leader, and he's able to escape. and then they take these pills to see what's up to a Navy SEAL base who helped Sam earlier in the movie during that fight scene. And I got to itch my ear. And ear itchy. And so they're like, President Ross is going to attack the Japan. They're having a race to get to the adamantium, and they go. I don't have it pulled up, but they go to back to the Celestial to get all the adamantium out, and then the leader brainwashes. We figure out he brainwashes people by playing a song called Mr. Blue, which, if you didn't know, in the original Hulk, he was called Mr. Blue, and Edward Norton's Hulk was called Mr. Green. So,
yep.
So they do that, and we figure out the leader was in hiding and hidden from the world ever since that movie came out.
Yep.
And Ross experimented on him, and...
Real quick, what do you think about his character design?
I hated it.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Let's make it accurate.
There was some leaked concept art.
Yeah, that looked great.
It looked so good.
Well, like, I don't think they did that because what happened with MODOK in Ant-Man and the Wasp, because they made him comic accurate.
Like, exactly comic accurate.
And people still complain, like, it looks weird. What's that thing called?
Uncanny Valley?
Yeah.
See, it kind of was. I don't... That one was pretty bad. Quantumanium was.
Yeah, I didn't like Quantum. I think it's better than Quantumania.
That is true. It is better than Quantumanium.
But like, if they would have made it would look so good.
Yeah.
They still made him green, but like he just had a weird bubbly brain. It did not look good.
I don't know. I was not a fan of his character design, and it just. I don't know. It just like took me out. It grossed me out.
It did. Yeah, it grossed me out.
It was just like you could see his brain and stuff.
Yeah, and like his eyes were glowing green, and
he kind of looked like Doctor Doom from the Miles Teller Fantastic Four movie with the eyes.
Oh, it is here. Okay, cool. We're just gonna look this up.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's the leaked concept art. That's what he was supposed to look like, and then he ended up looking like this.
Like, come on. Marvel, what are you doing? Well, hire me. I could do better than that.
Like, look at this. Like, that's another part of the comics. If they would have done this, it would have been better than that.
It's gross.
Like, this looks great.
Like, that looks... It looks cheesy, but it's a comic book. Like,
it's accurate.
It's allowed to be a little bit cheesy. They tried to make it, in my opinion, make it too, like, scientifically accurate, or this is how it would really... It's a comic book movie. You have a giant red dude. I don't know. So that's my rant.
And then they go to the Indian Ocean to, like, stop and thwart...
Are you Pacific about that one?
No, it's the Indian Ocean.
Oh, you're Atlantic. Okay.
The Celtics are in the Atlantic Division, so...
This is a horrible episode.
So, they go, and he brainwashes 2 American fighter jets, and they open fire on Japanese warships, and then Captain America Falcon like, no, we gotta stop him. And then... I don't like this, because one thing about this, they are stopping it, and Japanese shoot missiles at the American warships, while Captain America and Falcon are trying to fix it. And Captain America, he has a little robot, Red Wing, on the back of him, and the robot picks up the shield, is flying around with the shield, while Captain America is surfing on a missile. Like,
look up Just Cause 3 rocket riding.
What?
Just Cause 3 rocket riding. That's what it reminded me of when I was watching it. Just a dude. Oh, that has a bad word in it. Oh no.
Where?
The subtitles.
I didn't see that.
But no, it's just. I know I was just talking about how.
Oh my god, I can't type while looking.
I was just talking about how you can go cheesy because it's a comic book movie.
Yeah.
But I just.
Okay, it's cool, but.
It felt like...
Yep, there you go. That's what was in it.
Yeah.
I didn't... Okay, I'm dogging on this too much. I'm glad they did something different. Okay. And the leader's trying to stress out President Ross to get him to transform into something, but I wonder what. And
Dun, dun, dun.
so they're able to dissolve the crisis, and they get the American.
I think that's where I got confused about the Red Hulk, man. I'm telling you, I thought he came in earlier.
Well, the movie's about to end. Like, we're about 2/3 of the way done right now.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. This movie, man, I was not happy watching it. Anyways.
So then they get done with this, and they go back to America, and President Ross is going to give a speech. They're like, the deal fell through, and then he's going to give a speech at the White House. People are questioning him about it, and then Falcon gets injured in the fight, and like critical, and Sam's seeing him in the hospital, and then we see Congressman Bucky Barnes. Congressman. That's epic. I loved that. That means he is running for office.
Open office. He's just like, hey guys, yeah, you know.
A former Hydra assassin. That means people have to elect him in. And we know from the Thunderbolts trailer, he's wearing a House of Representatives pin. So he wins.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. He wins. Yeah.
Former Hydra assassin.
I mean, look at who we voted for this. I'm sorry. Not political.
I'm a liberal, by the way.
Oh, I'm a liberal.
Quote John Bingham.
Yeah, the quote of the day.
So he's trying to stress him out, and he eventually does. But throughout this whole movie, President Ross is trying to get back with his daughter Betty, who has given up on him. And he's trying to show that he's changed and everything's going back to normal.
I feel like that's like the big question throughout the movie. Is like, has he had this change?
Has he had this change?
Is he a better person?
Yes. And then we see this. He is finally able to stress him out. And Red Hulk comes in.
He told him He told him Greedo shot first.
How does this one work? How's he lose the mustache?
I don't know.
Well, like, I thought the Red Hulk CGI looked good.
Oh yeah,
You can tell where they put all their money.
Yeah, 100%. Okay. Talking about that, the Red Hulk looks so good. I remember there was one shot in this movie, and it's of the leader, Tim Blake Nelson's character, and he's just standing in front of a green screen, and it is so obvious.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you have this multi-million-dollar Red Hulk running around. We can't spend a little bit money, touch up the background.
They're gonna fix it now, when it comes out on Blu-ray or on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
But they have Sam Wilson has a battle with Red Hulk throughout Washington D.C. Red Hulk destroys the White House basically, and it was a good fight. It had some good stuff.
My only question I was thinking about during it was, why does the U.S. military not have any better Hulk-stopping weapons?
Tony Stark had the Hulkbuster.
In 2005, Edward Norton's Hulk movie, they had better stuff. They had those sound cannons.
Yeah.
They had and they had rockets and stuff.
Well, they probably weren't thinking this was going to happen because now Hulk was now Smart Hulk, and he hasn't had a rampage.
Smart Hulk. Oh
my
God.
They should have sent in She-Hulk.
She gets catcalled all the time. She knows how to deal with rage. Megan Thee Stallion did not need to be in She-Hulk.
Hey, fun fact, Megan Thee Stallion is dating a Boston Celtic. Torrey Craig.
I would have never known that.
Newly signed Celtic Torrey Craig is dating Megan Thee Stallion.
Isn't he good?
Yeah, he's good. I like him. He's not a starter. He's a nice bench wing depth player. And Jason Tatum is dating LMA. Has a kid with LMA.
I have no idea who this
I
people are.
I didn't know who LMA. Jason Tatum? You know who Jason Tatum is? Man, we're really getting into it now. Jason.
You could tell neither one of us like this movie because we're just not really.
That's Jason Tatum.
Buddy, I don't watch sports. I watch
Jason
movies.
Tatum. This is him.
Yeah, he looks like a nice guy.
Here he is. So
he looks like a nice guy.
So they have the battle, and Sam's suit is Wakanda technology. So he has the big purple blast stuff that he has throughout the thing. And obviously, Red Hulk is not as strong as Hulk. It's a much weaker version. As Hulk gets more angry, he gets more powerful. Red Hulk is not like that. He doesn't have a super ultra mega level angerness. His thing is his skin radiates fire, which is cool because he's red.
Yeah. You get some cool moments. I really like the shot of him, like, when he, like, slams his hand down and you see, like, the embers and stuff, like, start coming around. I thought that was pretty cool. What are you doing?
So,
you really like that guy, don't you?
they're fighting where the cherry blossoms trees are in D.C., and that's a big deal because President Ross and Betsy Ross would go. Betsy Ross? Betty?
I think it's
Betsy Ross is the person who made the American flag.
Yes, she didn't. Betty Ross, I love Liv Tyler, but she did not do that.
So, they're fighting, and Sam realizes his vibranium can cut him, and they're like, "Come and get me!" And he charges up at him, and he keeps taking hits to absorb.
Is it he like absorbs the impact?
Yeah, the impact. I was gonna say the scientific word, inertia, not inertia. I don't care. And so he is able to save up, and then he comes up to him, big blast, boom. Do you like the sound effect I put in Everything Everywhere Once with the bagel?
I did.
Do you know what it was?
No.
The seismic charge sound effect from Boba Fett Starship.
Nice.
So this is more entertaining than the movie.
We're
so
such nerds, man.
He's able to calm him down. They destroy this entire block, and they're like, "Did I get him? Did I get him?" And then he gets back up, like, "Come on, man."
Come on, man.
And then he's able to. They calm him down, and he's arrested. And we now flash forward to the raft, and they say the title. They're like, "In a brave new world of adamantium." They're
Roll
like,
credits.
I went, "Brave new world."
Roll credits, please.
And so they go to the raft, which is a prison in Marvel, and President Ross is now there, and he's taking accountability for his actions.
Good for him.
Yeah, and the accords between USA, Japan, France, and India were signed, and so it cuts black. Movie over. But now there's post-credit scene, and apparently this is. Do you know the Marvel lore of the Illuminati?
Yeah.
Did you watch the post-credit scene?
I didn't stay and watch it, but I watched it on TikTok.
So apparently it was teasing the Illuminati. It was Tim Blake Nelson talking like, "You don't know. I've seen every possibility. I know every outcome."
And he's like talking about they're coming.
They're
or something.
coming.
Yeah.
Apparently it's about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Not anything about the multiverse. The Illuminati, which is fantastic. It's Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. No, Mr. Fantastic in the comics. Mr. Fantastic, Iron Man, Professor X, Inhumans, Black Bolt, Namor, Black Panther. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
And Doctor Strange.
I said Doctor Strange. Hang on. Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, Professor X, Namor, Black Panther. There we go.
Yes.
It has a representative from all the... I forgot Black Bolt. Is there 7 of them? I don't think Black Panther's always in it.
Yeah, there's too many versions of everything.
we have the internet.
If we're going off just what's in the MCU, the Illuminati was in
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
So like this is the original. So it's Doctor Strange.
Where's the female representation?
This was in like 2006. So it's Doctor Strange, Mr. Fantastic, Namor, Professor X, Iron Man, and Black Bolt. It has a representative from all like the major aspects of the Marvel universe.
Like all the major teams.
Yeah, it's got an X-Man. It's got a Atlantean. It's got Mr. Fantastic, Fantastic Four. It's got the mystical elements, and a human and an Avenger. So they're teasing that.
I want an Inhumans movie, man.
They made have you seen the Inhuman show?
I have not. I heard it was not good.
It was awful. I watched it all. I like some aspects of it. I like the Inhumans.
See, I like the team. I was really big growing up reading the comics and stuff. And I really like the Inhumans. I want them to do bring them into the MCU, like how they're doing everybody else.
Yeah. So then, movie over. Captain America will return in the next movie.
Dun, dun, dun.
What's your thoughts? Let's rank it. What do you want to wait? We'll rank it and we'll do some trivia.
Well, real quick, final thoughts. There were 2 big ones. One, this was an unofficial sequel to Edward Norton's The Incredible Hulk movie. And
without the Hulk.
Yeah, without the Hulk. Where was he at? I'm sure, his... Oh, we didn't even talk about Liv Tyler being in it.
No, oh yeah, she's at the end of the movie. When they're in the raft, she shows up. She's like, "Hey, Dad."
Yeah, they have a nice little chit-chat, a little "I forgive you," blah, blah, blah moment. But where was Bruce Banner during all this?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he would have liked to have a say in all these people from his past life showing up. And then the other thing is, it really irked me. Bucky Barnes was just like, hey, man, I'm going to give you a Rocky Balboa speech and then not offer any help.
Yep.
Bye.
Sorry, I just wanted to put Jason back up there. So, on our scale of movies, we've ranked Baby Driver, best movie ever. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, best movie ever. If we're going off our previous rankings, I'm going to have to rank this worst movie ever.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah,
like,
I would agree with that.
It's no Late Spring. It's no Wings of Desire.
Late Spring was not that bad. Late Spring was
Broke
not
the fourth
that
wall.
bad. It was not that bad.
What's your worst movie we've seen in any of our classes?
Oh, lordy. We've watched a lot of movies in our classes.
Most confusing was Orlando.
See, that one wasn't even...
I'm not saying it's the worst movie ever. It had some good stuff in it, but...
CGI flying baby.
CGI flying baby.
Nobody can explain that.
No one can
Literally,
explain it.
all the people in that class that say they liked it, I say explain the baby, and they
Even
can't.
the professor.
They can't. They can't.
No one can.
Where? Explain it, professor.
Someone explain the ending baby shot, baby angel from Orlando.
No, I really hope you have to watch it. It was in Cinema 1. It's called, like, The Fugitive and the Kid or something like that.
The Fugitive, starring President Thunderbolt Ross?
No. This one's like a Buster Keaton movie.
Oh.
This is an old one.
Let's pull up our cinema history book. So, it's not what I thought it would be.
It's like a cinema encyclopedia.
Abby bought this, so... Oh, Annie Hall's in here.
Oh, hi, Abby. Shout out to Abby.
What'd you say it was called?
I don't know.
The Fugitive?
It's something like that. I know Buster Keaton's in it. No. Sherlock Jr.
It's called Sherlock Jr.?
Sherlock Jr. I was way off with the title.
Raiders of the Lost Ark's in here, so it's got to be in here.
Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Starring Thunderbolt Ross.
Arnold Schwarzenegger has an entire article in here.
I mean, he's awesome.
Wait, what was it called? Sherlock Jr.
Sherlock Jr.
I'm not.
Are you talking about Arnold the bodybuilder?
Yeah. Born 1947, U.S. actor and former Mr. Universe, born in Austria. Yeah.
They have him as Mr. Universe, not Mr. Olympia?
I guess so.
Mr. Olympia is a higher title than Mr. Universe. See, because Mr. Universe you would think would be the biggest one. But it's really not. Mr. Olympia is the entire world.
The Seventh Seal's in here.
That was a good one. I did enjoy the Seventh Seal.
Sure. Man, I can't. This is such a big book.
That's a documentary we could watch. Pumping Iron.
Oh, I do like that one. I've seen that one. Sherlock. It's not in here.
That shows you. It's not even in the cinema encyclopedia.
Okay. Worst movie ever.
Worst movie ever. It is not good.
Let's move to trivia.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna talk good about this movie.
Let's move to trivia. You got anything?
I really don't. Well, I have. We talked about it a little bit. That like so much of this movie was reshoots.
Yeah.
It just did so many. What are your feelings about that? Because a lot of people are like really upset about it. Me, I understand reshoots happen. Like apparently they like reshot like a good amount of the movie though. I don't know about all that. If it just kind of feels like, I don't know. That means they probably showed some test audiences and was like, okay, this is horrible.
Yeah. So this segment is called Captain Trivia, Brave New Trivia.
Every trivia, everywhere, all at once.
The final act of the film is set in Washington, D.C., noted for its cherry trees. Director Julius Ona had vivid memories of the cherry blossoms and from having lived near D.C. in Arlington, Virginia as a child. To him, they aligned with the film's themes of empathy since they were historically gifted from Japan as a sign of friendship. Dunn knew that. Boring. Next.
Cherry blossoms are pretty, though.
They're in Minecraft.
They are. I'm in a Japanese house.
Sam comments on Ross's new look, referring to his shaving off of the mustache that the character had previous appearances, beginning with the 2008 hit film Incredible Hulk starring Edward Norton. Sam's comment is also an in-joke reference to the recasting of Harrison Ford as Ross after the passing of previous performer William Hurt. Later in the movie, there is a brief archive footage scene with the interview of General Ross, now played by Ford, where he still sports the mustache to justify the comment.
Nice.
I'll read one more, and then we'll play our new game. One poster features Sam's blocking Red Hulk's punch with his shield. This is an homage to the cover of Captain America number 230, February 1979.
Yeah, I did know that.
Oh, I didn't know that. So, Let's play our game. Captain America Brave New World lines. If you want to explain this real quick, John.
So basically, we're gonna do like a "Who said that line" type of game, and I'm assuming Aaron's gonna read it off to me this week. He's gonna read off some like lines from the movie, and I'm gonna try to tell you who says it. And so yeah,
We'll do 5.
we'll do 5.
Quote number 1. Steve gave them something to believe in. You give them something to aspire to.
Oh, that's Bucky.
Ding, 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 ding.
Bucky Barnes, a little useless. I got like a crinkle in my throat.
Quote number 2. Since when are they red?
I don't know that one. I don't think. I'm gonna guess Sam.
No, that is a sideline news reporter at the DC.
Okay.
Okay. Next quote. Should have taken the serum.
Oh, that's his teammate, Isaiah Bradshaw. Is that his name? Is that
Bradley.
Bradley.
No, it is Sam Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
Harrison Ford.
Nope, that is Samuel Stearns.
Dude.
And my last one is who shot first? Captain America or President Ross?
Sam Wilson.
Ding, 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 ding.
It is? Sam Wilson?
Yeah, no. Okay. So, no.
Was it right or wrong?
That was a reference to. That was a joke. That was a joke one. I'll read you a real one. You may be Captain America, but you're
Help
not
me.
Steve Rogers.
Help me, please, viewers.
You may be Captain America,
Sorry.
but you're not Steve Rogers.
Thunderbolt.
Correct.
2 out of 5.
Okay. So we're done. That's Captain America Brave New World.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun.
dun.
Okay. Our next movie is
Eternal
Sunshine of the
of
Spotless
the
Mind.
Spotless Mind.
Just came up with that right now. Obviously, you know I love this movie. When I first saw it, I cried. I've not seen it since.
Damn, you're gonna cry talking about it?
I might. Sutherland told me in class, he's like, when you watch it the first time, wait another 6 months and watch it again. It's been 6 months.
Yeah.
So I'm going to watch it again over spring break. And we're not going to upload next week.
Who are you watching it with?
I'm watching it with my girlfriend, Emily.
Oh my goodness! Sorry, ladies, he's taken.
Awooga!
Awooga.
So,
Awooga.
okay. I'm watching over spring break. And her name's Emily. She's from Texas. I met her in Disney.
Get that out of the way.
We already knew that. So we've both seen it already. We'll both
You've been to
rewatch
Texas?
it. What?
You've been to Texas?
I have been to Texas. I've been twice. So we're gonna watch it. You got any more thoughts on Captain America: Brave New World? Where's the cursor?
Hopefully the next one's going to be Captain America, a better movie.
Where'd it go? Okay, you got any thoughts? Closing thoughts?
Not really. Thank you guys for watching. And
In the meantime,
take
care of yourself.
Oh, I hate my life.
I'm keeping that in.